A big step towards peace on the peninsula. That's how President Moon Jae-in described the recent inter-Korean agreement. Hwang Ho-jun has more on the Liberal leader's comments made at the 50th Annual Korean National Prayer Breakfast.
President Moon Jae-in once again emphasized the significance of the outcome of the recent inter-Korean agreement while attending the Korean National Prayer Breakfast, marking its Jubilee year. Addressing the 5,000 attendees that included church leaders, politicians, and government officials, President Moon called the agreement a big step toward lasting peace and the denuclearization of the Korean peninsula. The president's remarks come a couple days after his top security advisor Chung Eui-yong and the head of the nation's intelligence agency, Seo Hoon, returned from their high-profile trip to Pyongyang. They delivered news that the North has agreed to return to the negotiation table, even willing to discuss the issue of denuclearization, and will suspend all its military provocations as long as it's in dialogue with the U.S. The agreement also included Seoul and Pyongyang holding what would be a third inter-Korean summit late next month. President Moon stressed such achievements were made possible not only by talks between the Koreas, but also by strong U.S. support. However, he noted there are still obstacles to overcome, which, according to President Moon, are scars that have not healed because of the prolonged conflict and antagonism between the two Koreas.
우리의 운명을 남에게 맡길 수는 없는 노릇입니다. 미국을 비롯한 국제사회와 함께 손잡고 북한과 대화하며 한 걸음 한 걸음씩 한반도의 평화와 번영을 위한 초석을 놓겠습니다.
During the meeting, President Moon also expressed his gratitude for the role the Korean Church has played in South Korea's development and democratization and asked for the people's prayers for the future of the nation. Hwang Ho-jun, Arirang News.